Hello, my dear students. As we were discussing about some of the mind map through which we can remember the reactions and the reagents, okay, in the similar way where we have completed alkenes and the alkynes, and some of the questions based on those concepts and how we can apply the mind map, we have discussed that one. Okay, please check my previous video and please do like, share and subscribe so that I'll get encouraged and I can do some more videos based on that one. Okay, so just comment me if you are getting it useful, then I can continue. Okay, yes. So now this is about the second PU chapters, haloalkanes and the haloarenes. Okay, so where I have prepared the mind map for the preparation of haloalkanes and the haloarenes. Okay, so you could just see over here. Okay, the first one here, like you can go from sodium iodide, that is not a problem. So I just want to go with these things first. So you could observe here, like alkyl halide. Okay, alkyl halide can be prepared by the alcohol. Okay, you could observe in all the four I have given the reactants over here. Okay, all the four are alcohols. Okay, so alcohol can be converted into an alkyl halide, or I could say in another way that alcohol are converted into an alkyl halide or prepared in presence of HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride. Okay, HCl is nothing but what? The concentrated HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride. Okay, so that results in the formation of a alkyl halide, and this reaction is specially known as Gruce process. Okay, better you remember this one. The reaction is specially known as what? Gruce process. Okay, so if the question appears like you for people like where the constant HCl and the anhydrous zinc chloride is given and alcohol is given, you can imagine and you can write that the alkyl halide will be the product. Okay, and the process is called the Gruce process. Okay, that you have to concentrate. So this is one. Okay, next one is like same alcohol when treated with a phosphorus trihalide. Okay, phosphorus trihalide, for example you can take a PCl3 as an example. Okay, you can take PbR3 as an example. Okay, when alcohol is treated with a phosphorus trihalide, it gives what? The respective alkyl halide. So if the question appears in your competitive exam like the one of the alcohol will be given and the reagent like a phosphorus tribromide or phosphorus trichloride will be given, so then you can conclude that the product will be an alkyl halide. So students, this is how you need to apply. See, by just seeing the mind map you can't get to know, or you can't get to all the things very easily. Thing is, you had to practice this one. Okay, so then you will get to know how you can apply. Okay, fine. Similarly, when alcohol is treated with a phosphorus pentachloride, like for example PCl5, okay, PbR3, so what happens? It also results in the formation of a alkyl halide. Only the thing that changes over here, the byproduct. Okay, so along with alkyl halide, we will going to get a different byproduct when treated with a phosphorus trihalide, when treated with a phosphorus pentahalide. Okay, now when the alcohol is treated with a thionyl chloride, this one I am explaining. When the same alcohol is treated with a thionyl chloride, it results in the formation of a alkyl halide. Okay, and this process is specially known as what? The Darzens process. Okay, I am just going to write here only. This process is specially known as what? The Darzens process. Okay, so what is the reagent of the Darzens process? It is the thionyl chloride. Okay, so just observe, all the reactants are same, but depending on the reagent, okay, even the product is also same. Okay, the pi product will going to change, and this is how you have to remember. Okay, so let us move to the next, that is when alkane, that is a hydrocarbon, undergo halogenation, okay, in presence of a UV light. Dear students, even I have told you this, when the word comes halogen and the UV light, it is understood it's a free radical mechanism, okay. So alkyne undergo halogenation. Halogen, maybe there is a presence of a bromine over here, there may be a presence of a chlorine over here, so it results in the formation of what? Respective alkyl halide. Okay, so do concentrate on this one. Similarly, when alkene, okay, that is a double bonded unsaturated hydrocarbon alkene, when treated with a hydrogen halide, okay, when treated with a hydrogen halide, it results in the formation of what, students? The respective alkyl halide, okay. So do concentrate. Alkene reacts with the hydrogen halide to give a alkyl halide. It will going to it will going to follow one of the rule called Markovnikov's rule, okay, Markovnikov's rule, okay. So this you have to concentrate, dear students, okay. So alkene, if given, if the hydrogen halide is given, halide means like it may be HCl, it may be HBr, like that, okay. The product will be compulsory what? The alkyl halide. So the next comes, okay, so you can just concentrate here. We have a alkyl halide as a reactant and we have a alkyl halide as a product. So you could find a difference over here. That means how we can prepare the alkyl halide from the alkyl halide itself. Yes, students, you can prepare, okay. Thing is, we will going to take one particular alkyl halide, okay. When that alkyl halide is treated with a silver fluoride, or you can take any metallic fluoride, it results in the formation of what? Compulsory alkyl fluoride, okay. Listen, when alkyl halide, any alkyl halide, for example methyl chloride, okay, or methyl bromide, like that, okay, where you're not supposed to take methyl fluoride over here because we are preparing the fluoride here self, okay. So when the alkyl halide is treated with a metallic fluoride, one example I have taken is silver fluoride, that results in the formation of compulsory what? The alkyl fluoride, and this reaction is called Schwarz reaction, and the reaction is called Schwarz reaction. Dear students, you have to remember this one. This is a named reaction, Schwarz reaction. What is the compulsory product we're going to get? Alkyl fluoride. What is the reagent we are using? Silver fluoride, or we can use like a mercuric fluoride, okay, like this. The different metallic fluoride can be used here, okay. Yes. Similarly, you could find another reaction here, that is, so just observe, we have a alkyl halide, okay, and we are preparing alkyl halide again. Thing is, we can take any alkyl halide except alkyl iodide, okay. See here, if I take RBr, alkyl bromide, I can take RCl. When these alkyl halide treated with a sodium iodide, okay, what I am going to get? Compulsory product I am going to get is Ri, okay, that is alkyl iodide is compulsory prepared by the any of the alkyl halide when treated with a sodium iodide, and this reaction is called what? Finkelstein reaction. This reaction is called Finkelstein reaction. So the reagent in case of a Finkelstein reaction is a sodium iodide. The reagent in the Schwarz reaction is any metallic fluoride. So these are the two methods through which the exchange of a halogen takes place, okay. So here this halogen is exchanged or replaced by another halogen. Here that halogen compulsory should be fluoride, where in case this halogen is replaced by the iodide, okay, so compulsory alkyl iodide will be the product. So these are like a methods of preparation of a haloalkanes or alkyl halide. So there is another method for the preparation of a aryl halide. What do you mean by aryl halide, students? It is the halogen that is substituted. I am writing over here the halogen that is substituted with a like a halogen over here. This is called the aryl halide, okay. So that is this is nothing but a benzene ring, that is aromatic hydrocarbons, not only benzene ring, okay, substituted benzene can also be. When the aromatic hydrocarbon undergo halogenation, okay, when the aromatic hydrocarbon undergo halogenation in presence of anhydrous like a ferric chloride, this is very important, anhydrous ferric chloride, we will going to get what? The substituted haloarine, okay, haloarine will be obtained. So here you have to concentrate, halogen will be there, maybe chlorine, maybe bromine, okay, where compulsory ferric chloride should be there. Okay, so that is results in the formation of respective aryl halide or haloarenes. Okay, so these are like a methods through which we can prepare the alkyl halide. By using a mind map, we can remember the reactions as well as the reagents. Okay, thank you.